All right, cash flow crew. So we're going to go ahead and talk about my favorite thing in the world, time, because it's the only asset that any of us really truly have at any given time that's all exactly the same, that everyone has the same amount of, that regardless of how you use it, it won't care. So time is super valuable and is something that everybody who wants to have cash flow, create those opportunities, they need to understand that time comes from you. Time doesn't come from anybody else. So it's the one thing that you can control in life 100%. And you need to control your time. You need to take full advantage of every waking hour that you have available. So I'm going to give you a deep dive into my exact calendar and how I treat every single day so that you can see how scheduled out my entire process is and how I'm going to go ahead and go forward with the channel. And feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share so that I can get other ideas that I can add into my calendar as we go over it and everything. Little funny fact is one of my favorite superpowers of all time is time control. I absolutely love time control. It's one of those things that it just seems so overpowered that there's nothing else that can even beat it, with the exception of maybe like gravity control or some other weird nerdy stuff. So I mean that's really what we're talking about. But let's go ahead and jump over to my calendar and we can see how my day to day goes as a government contractor over here in Germany, as well as travel and all those other things that we do. Now, as you can see, I've got a pretty packed calendar. I use every single hour. You'll see one blank on there because I just redesigned my calendar in order to facilitate all of the video recordings that I'm going to be doing every single day in order to produce at least one video a day. Today's a strange one because I'm producing 3. I'm just trying to get content produced so that I can go ahead and start making the content that you guys want to see, as well as fully documenting every piece of my journey so that at some point in time we can all come back to that and be like, oh wow, he is just a guy who started from nothing. He literally started from scratch doing this whole YouTube thing. Now, I have 2 main blocks that I want you to focus on. It's like I wake up every single morning at 4:30 a.m. It sucks, but has to be done. It's just you got to embrace the suck in order to get those extra hours out of the day that most people spend sleeping in before work or on the weekends. They get up. If you don't, I mean, you got to get up early to catch the worm. The early bird gets the worm. That's the main thing behind it. It gives me an additional 3 hours every single day to go ahead and knock out some additional things, like doing extra recordings. So maybe I could do 6 recordings in one day. Maybe I get a workout in the morning. But right now it's currently scheduled for that 3-hour block to actually do a lot of these recordings. Then I start with the next huge fun thing, which is the cold shower. Now, generally, if you're waking up at 4:30 every morning, you're going to be a little bit tired. You're going to be a little bit out of it. And a cold shower, that'll snap you out of it like in an instant. It also builds discipline as well. So, I mean, it's a great way to just build that extra discipline in your day-to-day routine. So it's one of those little small things that help build the overall confidence that you're going to have. Maybe you want to start a YouTube channel, so maybe this calendar will be exactly what you need to see in order to get going and create that cash flow content so that you can create your own subset. Now, moving on there, you see my Sunday and Saturdays look pretty much the same. One of the major things is video editing. I know that I have to do a better job of actually creating more edited videos that's a little more presentable, maybe some music flair in the background. But this all requires learning. So I'm taking my time to actually go through, record the videos first. That's the first thing. Record for 21 days, getting a recording done every single day so that it creates a new habit, because that's the average that it takes. About 21 days to create a new habit. So if I create a video every single day, then I will be winning. Now, that leaves a lot of room for learning for video editing, creating the shorts, understanding how the YouTube algorithm works, making everything kind of flow so that you'll go ahead and capture the largest audience possible, as well as maybe potentially get monetized, reach that 1,000 subscribers, or reach that 4,000 hours, I think it is. It's a crazy amount, but it's doable. I mean, so many other people on YouTube have done it. They did it over the beer bug period. So, I mean, why not just give it a shot? Somebody's got to do it. Why not me? So then that brings you into the daily work day, which is going to be the 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. with a lunch break in the middle there. But I use my lunch break as my gym time. Currently, I am taking a break due to a shoulder injury, but I am doing my cycling. I've actually got a cycle here right behind the computer, which I think on Wellness Wednesday, which is going to be the topic for Wednesdays, I might even be riding the cycle while I create a video, because why not show it? And jumping all the way down after the work day here in Germany is my additional time, basically my free time. Obviously, I'm spending my time right now with you guys, creating the extra content today. I'm producing 3 videos today, plus 1 video over on my partner channel, which is going to be real high income skills, where we're bringing in real estate investors. We have a guy who worked for Rich Dad Poor Dad. So if you've ever read that book, I'm going to leave a link in the bottom of the description so you guys can go ahead and get that book. Fantastic book. Absolutely recommend that you read it and you understand the principles of cash flow and the cash flow quadrant. That's one of the major things. Obviously, I'm in the left hand of the cash flow quadrant and need to move over to the right hand, having either a business or being purely an investor. That is the eventual goal and would take me past that 7-figure upper limit, which was in my previous video today, the truth about money. So if you're looking for another video like this to see exactly how it is that I'm doing what I'm doing, look into the truth about money and you'll understand why I'm doing everything that I'm doing. So day by day, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create a Money Monday where we're going to talk about money-making opportunities, investments, real estate, stocks, crypto. We'll also talk about how to get additional jobs, especially like contracting, overseas contracting, because it was a little bit difficult to get this job over here. I did end up having a little bit of luck on my side, knowing people out here that helped me get the job so that I can earn a 6-figure salary tax-free using my current set of skills. Tuesday is going to be Tactical Tuesday, where we're going to cover either tactics of finding new money-making opportunities. We'll even cover military tactics if I feel inclined, and I don't end up sharing any unnecessary information, let's just say, because I don't want to have to disclose anything and have to drop a video. That would be no fun. Wellness Wednesday, which is what we are currently on. Wellness Wednesday is going to be focusing all things health. This is going to be your main VA day. So for any of you guys that are out there trying to get your VA disability, this is going to be a huge day for you. I highly recommend, if you're a veteran, tune in to Wellness Wednesday so I can share those tips on overall getting your disability, keeping your disability, and then maximizing your disability, and then trying to cure your disabilities if I can. That's one of the major things. Like today's topic was migraines. I'm working on my supplement, which is going to be Migraine Magic, which is going to be all natural. It's going to be in a powder form that you can hopefully put into just standard beverages. It'll be like a citrusy flavor and or a chocolatey flavor. I'm still working on some of the elements to make it taste right. It tastes fine right now, and it seems to work great because I'm right in the middle of my like heavy migraine period, right during the main lunar cycles. It just seems to follow that trend. It's weird. some woo-woo magical thinking. Who knows? But that brings us into Thought Thursday. Thought Thursday, we're going to talk about any of those big, deep thoughts that are out there that might lead to potential cash flow opportunities, any of those big, like grand scheme ideas. And that's going to be the premise for that. There's a lot of channels, a lot of content out there that I can go ahead and give my own personal twist on for the Thought Thursday. Will also include books on this day, so book reviews, major books that I've gone ahead and read or listened to on my Audible, which will also be in the description. And you can go ahead and join for, I believe it's a free 30 days, and get your first book entirely free. And that subscription, it's worth entire weight in gold. This thing is amazing. I finished 315 books last year just on my drive back and forth on the weekends to Poland. So, I mean, if I can do it and I can find the time to do it, I know you guys can do it too. There's tons of time that when you're driving back and forth to the office, unless of course you're a remote worker, that you can use a lot better. And I know I found a way to use it a lot better. So I figure I'll share that tip with you guys. It's one of those amazing things that is available if you just want to use it. Now, Friday is going to be a free call-in Friday. I'm still working out the logistics of that. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a phone line. We're just going to go live on YouTube, and I'm going to go ahead and post the phone line into the live stream. One of my mentors actually does this regularly, and it actually gets him some great content. And he's able to walk people through a ton of helpful events and help them make decisions in their lives that actually do truly benefit them. So that's why I think a free call-in Friday would be the best thing and the best way to approach that. Now, Sit Rep Saturday, that's going to be just basically sit rep how I'm doing this week for the overall budget, what sort of expenses I'm seeing in this upcoming week, and just keeping that whole cash flow thing going to see if I've gained any new cash flow. Maybe stocks were really great that week. Maybe crypto popped up super hot. Maybe I found a new investment. Like I'm currently in talks with a whiskey investor, a very, very super interesting investment opportunity about buying both barrels, casks, and pallets of whiskey for a long-term investment to include all the way up to 5 years with a potential 250% ROI. Now, don't quote me on those numbers because I'm still doing my research, but could be another one that I could cover on a Sit Rep Saturday or a Monday. It's just one of those great opportunities that most people don't know about, and it would be great for everyone to know about these additional opportunities to make your money work for you. And then Sunday is just going to be a setup Sunday. Startup Sunday, which is going to be how we're going to set up for the next week, all the upcoming episodes, give you guys an overview of what I'm thinking, and then we'll cover any of the random topics that just happen to come up from your guys' comments. Maybe we'll do like a write-in show where you guys send emails and or leave comments in other videos, and I'll go ahead and I'll do videos on Sunday about the comments that you've posted, things that you want to see. Try to give you all that value back. And one absolutely non-negotiable, I have a set block of time from 8 to 9:30 for my girlfriend. She is 100% in charge of that time. If I'm beyond it, she can call me out of the blue. So if I'm recording too late, I've already told her, this is your time. You can call me then. And that's one of the major things. Like, I want her to own a block of time so that I'm making time for her. And it's just super important to me because I truly appreciate the relationship. Now, Thursdays are the one weird one because that's when we're going to be doing our joint venture over at the High Income Skills. So that's going to be one of our episodes that we'll do on Thursdays, and that'll be on the High Income Skills channel, Real High Income Skills channel. I stand corrected. We just changed the name a little while ago, so I have to update that. And then that leads you to my daily sleep period. Now, the sleep period, it's pretty short, 9:30 p.m. to 4:30 a.m. This is every single day. So my entire day is planned out. It's pretty boring, pretty simple, but if you keep it boring and you simple and you don't have any white space on your calendar, then you don't have a whole lot of room to stress about, oh, hey, I just wasted all those hours. No, I know exactly what I'm doing every single day, and it never will ever change. Now, there's a couple other things on there, like Tuesday, I have my Polish lessons, learning one of the most difficult languages in the world. Kind of is the goal for this year, and the whole saying for this year is do the hard shit. So as long as I keep doing the hard shit, that's all that matters. So Polish on that, making more money on that, doing all these recordings daily on that, as well as creating more content, more value for all of you guys. So Cash Flow Crew, I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Hope you got something out of it. Go ahead and like, subscribe, share this thing, and we'll keep building this channel as we go. It's just going to be one adventure at a time, and I'm looking forward to it. Bye.